Guess it's okay, I'll just deal with it later. I'll deal with it later, it's okay. What? No? What the? What do you mean? No. Is that what I wanted? What do you mean? But, oh, I should, keep, let's see, improv stories I may have. Oh. There's a furry cat over there. Here, let me show you. But then again, my USB is connected. Well, if he comes over here, then I'll show you him, but he's been sleeping all day over there. But it's me like trying to get right now. I'm just trying to get rid of all the little extra shavings off this guy. Darn it. Accidentally erased that. Don't look at the reference picture. Go on. Wait. One more thing we have to do because it's ridiculous. We have to see the double screens because those are always fun. I wish tweeted them. I just want to, and also because I just want to see if this is working. That's also the truth. What? Why is my computer being loud? Give me a sec, because for some reason the computer is being really miserable with the noise. Huh. Oh, that's the heater, isn't it? Oh, can't help that. I don't know how to help that. I'm sorry. That is not, I'm not an electrician, so can't make it softer at this time. Well, I think at 7, yeah, this will go on for an hour. So at 7 we'll do the puppet show, and what are the things? As I am not the one with the best memory, so I might need to look back. Yeah, improv show, improv stories. Anytime I'm just doing improv stories, but the puppet show is gonna be fun. Well, once as or at least a person who was identified as a princess wanted to be a knight, but of course they couldn't because it was in the Middle Ages, and you know how homophobic they were back then and transphobic, so they had to prove themselves by showing that they were just as tough. And to do that, they went to the special guy, Merlin, because everyone knows how magical Merlin is. And Merlin was like, I can teach you my powers, but you have to get me a certain amount of money. And he's like, what? You didn't do that with King Arthur. You didn't charge him any money. And he was like, nah, for me, I stopped doing pro bono, okay? I need to put bread on the table, I'm sorry. No more of this free stuff. And he's like, gosh darn it. So what the soon-to-be knight did was he was going to like learn by somehow getting a job, I suppose. But the only jobs they offered to, well, people that were born female, I suppose, were princesses, and they didn't get paid a lot, unfortunately, because maybe. And it was a sad, sad time for him. But it's okay, because, you see, he somehow found a way, because he dressed up, and he managed to, and if you think about it, in the actual uniform, the knight uniform, they didn't see, and people were shorter back then, so I guess that's how he got away with it. I don't know. Just, he worked really hard, showed them that he was just as buff. And he was like, King Bartholomew, I got a job at Dairy Queen. That's how he got the job. And he's like, how did you get a job at Dairy Queen? What is Dairy Queen? He's like, well, I found one of your time machine doohickeys, and that's how I got that job. And he's like, what? Yeah, I left that part out of the story, but he had a time machine lying around. And I'm sorry, I just got dinged one from one of my good friends. Anyways, so I'm not good at improv stories. I'm still getting better at them, so okay. I'm glad this is working. Okay, so the knight decided to go practice with Merlin after his job of working at Dairy Queen. Well, you know, he did both, because he was like a college student, basically, because you know how college students are. In this case, it's a knight, though. So, he worked and worked, fighting the sword. He's like, no, you gotta put your back into it. And then, as the sword is not just a thing that you just swing around like a little stick. You just gotta be powerful with it. You gotta use your muscles. So just flinging it. That's what he said. He's like, oh, okay. And then, well, he taught him about the shield. He's like, wait, how do I block myself against magical spells like you're doing Merlin? He's like, oh, I'm going to teach you about that too, because there are some defense moves against the dark arts. And that is very hard, but it took many trainings. First he had to go through the first course of trainer level of sword. Then he went through second course of Merlin level of sword. Then there was the third level, then the fourth level, then he was ready. But he wasn't like super ready enough that he could prove to people that he was a good knight. But that's why I still need to train Merlin. I'm sorry, train people up this story. Okay. So then he learned, and then he went back and proved to everyone that he was a good knight. The end. Sorry, skills. Still getting there. Okay, now I'm always open for in critiques on this picture, or critiques on the story, or even suggestions for the story, or anything, not just related to LGBT stuff. You know, you can also help me with my picture, because that would be nice, because I'm trying to make it look really nice for my friend. But anyways, okay, nope. I accidentally something wasn't supposed to. Okay. Actually, how about we do the publisher at 6:50? That way these things are doing this long. I mean, transgender awareness week lasts a whole week, right? So we can do a stream every day. What I should do. That's what it says. Sun and the moon reflected on the grass light and lit the sky. Two doves resting on trees. But unfortunately, their life was ringing short. It was going to ring short for a hungry wolf came to that palace. There's like little dovies every night. But the doves were like too sound asleep. And then they got ate. So then the wolfie was like happy. All that was left was nothing but feathers. So sad. Tragic. Saddest event since the history of the two doves. Let me think. And then there's another fun story. And that had nothing to do with anything. I don't know what that had to do with. Okay. Puppet show might start soon, so be prepared. Well, that was a fun time. See, let's tell a story about the swan bat. Basically, Okay. Are you ready, guys? Now we're gonna take a short break. Do something ridiculous. I call this the improv hour. Okay. Let me just see if I can. Wait. Oh, darn it. Is the camera angle okay? Oh, it's this one that does. Okay. Why doesn't it? Okay, fine. I guess they'll make this work. Okay. First off, there once was a little laddie. His name was Trent. And then he met something really adorable. And here's the special surprise he met. And you guys met too. Let me just get carefully. And of course that had to happen. No. You know what? Tomorrow I am not syncing up in my USB drive to the computer. I should have learned that by now. I know I didn't do that. See, now it's like, just give me a sec. Okay. Today we have a special guest with us. His name is Kitty D. Please let go of me. She's manhandling me. Me. No, Kitty G. He escaped. But it's okay. Because we also have this one. Wait, darn it, the perimeter's different. Okay. So, once upon a time, there's a bobcat named... I really should fix this someday. And Violet... Let's go back to the drawing because I'm not ready yet for because I'm struggling too much. Why is it backwards? Is this why it's backwards? No, that's not why it's backwards. That's great news. Okay. Not backwards, why it's like mirrored. Which is, I don't know. I should probably fix those wings. Well, due to technical difficulties, but don't worry, at least this one wasn't a complete fail because I actually got to do stuff done. Tomorrow, I promise, and when technical experiments is up, we will do more fun stuff. And maybe I'll figure out the left and right thing, hopefully. Anyways, happy trails, and may you and your loved one be one. I don't know.